Welcome to Lukmaan IAS. In our DTRS session today, we are going to discuss 10 important MCQs from current affairs. And the MCQs have been framed from different subjects that include science and technology, Indian polity, then history, art and culture, geography, economy, etc. Alright. So let us quickly see the list of topics from where we are going to cover the current affair topics. And before that, we have a quotation that we need to go through. So this quotation says that the saddest part of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. Now, what is the context of this question? The context of this question can be understood by applying this quote in different areas. When we talk about nuclear technology or when we talk about nuclear weapon, so across the world there are race among different countries to gather nuclear weapons. People are trying to acquire nuclear weapons, and the potential of nuclear weapon is that it can devastate the humanity. So for building nuclear weapon, it is not difficult to gather knowledge. Okay, so I mean people are gathering knowledge using science and technology at a very faster rate. It is faster than any other time in the past. However, the society is not improving that much. I mean so when we talk about wisdom in the society, it is not improving as much as, let's say for scientists to gather knowledge. Okay, so gathering knowledge by the scientist and by science is not bad, right? But if we do not have proper wisdom in a society, so that society will not be able to use the scientific knowledge in the right direction, right? So this can be one of the, let's say, way how you can consider this quotation. So this particular topic is a potential topic for essay paper, and there can be questions in the ethics paper also from similar topics like this. So it is important for you to understand the nuances of such quotation, so that if a question is asked, you will be able to write an answer on it. Now with this, let us quickly move to the, let's say to see the topics. And before that, I would like to announce about one of our program, and name of this program is Prelims Guidance Program. So this program is going to start from 6th of January. So in this particular program, classes will be conducted, tests will be conducted, and one-to-one mentorship will be provided, and holistic guidance will be provided to all students who are preparing for UPSC Prelims 2025. So if you are an aspirant, let's say who is aspiring to appear in the next year's prelims exam, you should join this program, because this program will come up with a lot of benefits for your preparation. All right. So these are the important topics on which we are going to discuss the questions today. One of the topic will be National Register of Indian Citizens. So we will understand what is National Register of Indian Citizens, and also we will understand, let's say, the recent context related to it. It is a topic from polity, Indian polity. Then second topic about this particular center, and we will understand the vision. What vision does it have, and what the government of India wants to achieve through such programs. Okay, CPACE. Then next is WOHG64. So this is a term which is in news. We will understand about, let's say, the brightest star in the universe. So this is about brightest star in the universe. We will understand about some technicalities associated with it, how it was identified, whether it is located in our galaxy or it is not located in our galaxy. We'll understand about its size also. We'll understand how far is it located from our galaxy or from Earth, right? Then we are going to discuss about a disease which is in news. It is known as aortic stenosis. It is a disease which is associated with heart. Okay, it is associated with heart. I mean it is a cardiovascular disease. We will understand about nature of this disease in detail in the question today. All right. And then next is bromeliads. We'll understand about this term also, which is in news. What are bromeliads? And so bromeliads are used for identifying how old, let's say, a fossil was. So we will understand about dinosaurs, their timing using this term, okay, today. Then another program is Atmanirbhar Clean Plant Program. We'll discuss about what is Atmanirbhar Clean Plant Program. We'll discuss about objectives of this program. We will understand which ministry is associated with this program, and also we will understand some important components of this particular program. Then we are going to discuss about let's say defense exercise, which is known as joint military exercise. So name of this exercise is Exercise Agni Warrior 2024. In this topic we will understand that which countries are involved in conducting this exercise. Where was the recent exercise conducted? So this was 13th edition of this exercise. We will discuss in detail about it. Apart from this, we are going to discuss about Arittapatti tungsten mines. We'll understand where are these mines located. We'll understand what is the significance of this location. We'll understand why it is in news, right? And in which state it is located. We'll understand about all of it. So these 10 topics will give you a kind of opportunity to go through let's say multiple things that are in news, and like you will be able to understand these topics from different subjects. So when we talk about this particular slide, on the left hand side, in the red color, the question that is given, this is the question that we are going to discuss in detail, and this is a previous year question. Okay, so this previous year question is similar to this one, that's why we have included, and its answer is given over here. So in this discussion we are not going to discuss the previous year question. You can download this PDF from the description of this YouTube video, and you can go through the previous year question, you can go through the answer key also. But over here what we are going to do is we are going to discuss, let's say, the question that we have in front of us in detail, so that you understand why this question is asked, and also you should understand what is the importance of this question and what are the important things that are asked in this question. So every question will give you an opportunity to understand the topic in a holistic manner. So let us understand about this question. So it says, consider the following statements about the National Register of Indian Citizens, NRIC. So what is National Register of Indian Citizens? Basically, National Register of Indian Citizens is a register that is to be managed by the Registrar General of India. Okay, so there is a Registrar General of India. So in this register, all the citizens of India, right? So their name, their details will be mentioned. So anyone who is a citizen of India, their details will be available in the National Register of Indian Citizens. But as of now, if we talk about the implementation stage, so like has this register been completed? No. But whether an activity has been initiated to, let's say, fulfill or to, let's say, to enter details into this register? Yes, right? So we will understand about this. So they have given 3 statements. First, it is mandatory for all states and union territories to implement. So this particular statement, which is statement number 1, this statement says it is mandatory, right, for all states and union territories to implement. This statement is wrong, because it is not mandatory for all states and union territories. However, some states and union territories, some states have, let's say, initiated this project on a voluntary basis. It requires verification of citizenship status for all individuals residing in India. This statement is right. They want to verify citizenship status of all people who are residing in India. If they are citizens, so their name will be there in this register. If they are not citizens, their name will not be included in this register. The Registrar General of India is responsible for the preparation of NRIC. This statement is also right. So correct answer is option B, statement 2 and 3. And this topic has been in news, okay? It has been in news because the 2025 census, right, which is going to happen, they have started the first step of establishing this particular register, okay? So for this they started collecting data, okay, in different states. So correct answer is option B. And so this is the news article that has inspired us to frame this question. You can go through this, and explanation is also given. Now let us quickly move to the next question, question number 2. So it says, consider the following statements regarding Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti. So this is a topic from art and culture. If any such personality comes in news, you need to learn about them, right? What is their contribution? You need to learn about them. What was the timeline when they resided in India? You need to learn about them. You need to learn about it. And also any important personality who was contemporary living in India during that time, you need to learn about it. Okay, so a lot of things are important. So it says he was a contemporary of Prithviraj Chauhan. This statement is right because he visited India during the time of let's say Prithviraj Chauhan. He visited in India in 1191 AD. Okay, during this time 1191 AD. It is 12th century AD. Okay, he rejected all material goods and advocated for connection with the state. This statement is partially correct, but half part is not correct. So basically he rejected all material goods. He said, like, you know, if you want to be a devotee of Allah, if you want to, let's say, devotee of God, you don't need material possessions for it. And also he himself abstained from having close connection with the state. He rejected any kind of, let's say, patronage from the side of the state. But in this question they have asked, they have said that he advocated for connection with the state. He did not advocate. He in fact rejected whenever, let's say, patronage was offered to him. He abstained from any connection with the state. Okay, this is the thing. You might be knowing, in the present society also in India, there are many intellectuals, and those intellectuals, I mean, like, you know, they do not approve of all the state actions, all the actions that are taken by the government. In many state actions, like, you know, intellectuals come forward and they criticize the government for, let's say, the vested interest that the political parties might be having in implementing those things. So similar was the case over here. So now statement 1 is correct over here. Now if we talk about Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti, as I discussed, like, you know, he came during the time period of let's say, one important personality. Let's say he was contemporary of many important people. For example, like, he was contemporary of Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki, right? And he came to Ajmer in India. So many important details are there. In the explanation, we have included all these details. You can go through it. And this is the newspaper article from Indian Express that has inspired us to frame this question. All right. Now let us move to question number 3. This is a very important question. It says, what is the primary purpose of Ayushman Vay Vandana card introduced under Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana? So ABPMJAY, it stands for Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. So this is a health initiative of the government of India. Under this initiative, they have included another scheme, which is Ayushman Vay Vandana card. So what is Ayushman Vay Vandana card? Basically, all the citizens in India who are above the age of 70 years, like who are of the age of 70 years and above, so if they need any health facilities, they will be provided free of cost health facilities in government healthcare centers. Whether it is normal diagnosis, whether it is, let's say, like, you know, surgery, etc. All of these will be provided to these people. So option A, it says it provides free treatment benefits irrespective of socio-economic status for senior citizens who are aged 70 years and above. Option A is right in this question. Okay. Now let us move to next question. Okay, you can go through the details. We have also provided the explanation. You can go through the explanation in your free time. Now let us move to next question, question number 4. So in this question, they have asked about a center that has been established, right? It is Center for Processing Accelerated Corporate Exit, CPACE. They have given 3 statements. Now, one thing is, the name itself talks about corporate exit, means in India we have different kinds of companies. those companies that are listed in the stock exchange, the big companies that have, let's say, like, you know, taken money from the public, they are generally referred to as corporates. Okay, so if any of those corporate goes insolvent, means like they are not profit making, they are loss making companies, and though like, you know, directors or board of directors of that company decide that we want to dissolve this company, we want to wind up the operation of this company. Earlier the winding up process was very cumbersome, it used to take a long amount of time, and so this has hampered the corporate exit. But now the government of India has come up with a center also, government of India has, let's say, like, you know, done some kind of reform so that any corporate that wants to exit, right, so they can do it easily in a lesser time frame, right. So it was established by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, which is known as MCA in short. Okay, Ministry of Corporate Affairs is the, let's say, ministry which is associated. So statement 1 is incorrect. It means A, C and D can be eliminated. Correct answer is option B, 2 and 3. You see? So second statement says it aims to reduce the time required to complete the corporate exit process from the current 2 years to less than 6 months. The initiative is aligned with India's goal of improving ease of doing business ranking. So globally there is a ranking index which is ease of doing business index. So India wants to improve upon that. So one of the step would be reduce the time frame so that a corporate can exit easily. Correct answer is option B in this case. So with this we will move to question number 5. Okay, we will discuss this question in detail. With reference to WOH G64 recently in the news, consider the following statements. So this is a question from science and technology, and in this particular question basically they have tried to explore the universe. Okay, so this term was in news. So this is name of a star. So if I talk about in our solar system, we have a star and its name is Sun. Okay, Sun is the star of our solar system, right? So but outside our solar system there are many other solar systems also, right? And the galaxy in which we are currently living, it is known as the Milky Way galaxy, Akash Ganga in Hindi. But is it the only galaxy in the universe? No, there are galaxies outside the Milky Way galaxy also. So this particular term is the name of a star which is located outside our Milky Way galaxy. Okay, and this star is 2000 times larger, bigger as compared to the Sun. Okay, so in this question they have given 3 statements. It is a red supergiant star located within the Milky Way galaxy. This statement is wrong because it is located outside the Milky Way galaxy. It is one of the largest known stars in the universe with a radius of over 2000 times that of the Sun. This statement is right. So this discovery was made possible by combining ground-based and space-based telescopes. Okay, so like it is normal to understand that space-based telescopes collected the information, they transmitted the information to the ground-based telescopes, and like, you know, that's how it enabled the discovery of such a, I mean, like, you know, large sun outside our solar system. So it is known as WOH G64. So it is the name of a star which is outside our solar system. Now let us talk about another question. Question number 6. It says, consider the following statements about aortic stenosis. This is a heart condition. This is a disease that can happen to an individual. It is a cardiovascular disease. You know, like in in the human heart, we have, let's say, aorta. Aorta are those kind of veins from where blood is pumped outside with pressure. So they are, I mean, like, you know, thick wall. They have thick wall. These veins have thick walls. So aortic stenosis is a heart condition. It is a condition where aortic valve of the heart becomes narrow, restricting the flow, blood flow from the heart to the rest of the body. This statement is right. Second, symptoms include chest pain, fatigue, breathlessness, particularly during physical exertion. So both these statements are correct. You can read further information about this disease, which is aortic stenosis, in the explanation that we have provided in the document. Okay, so like this is cross section of a heart. Okay, so the veins that come out of the heart from where the blood is pumped is known as aorta. Okay. Now we have another question, question number 7. We are going to discuss about this question. It says, which of the following statements best describes the term bromeliads? What? Bromeliads. So, which was recently seen in news. Okay. It is fossil traces of organism consisted of material from digestive system. Okay. So basically researchers are now studying the fossils to understand about their origin, their evolution, and also the time period during which they stayed. So bromeliads are those materials from the fossils that are from digestive system. They can be excreta, okay, they can be excreta of the, like fossil, or they can be vomits of the fossil. So by studying this, they get to know further information about it. So using the bromeliads, they have studied about dinosaurs, and they have studied how dinosaurs became so dominant during the Triassic period. What is Triassic period? To understand about it, you have to understand about geological time scale. Search about geological time scale, you will come across a kind of, let's say, table that comprises of different types of time scales that categorizes times into different, let's say, epoch, period, era, etc. Okay, so you can learn about it in your free time, although let's say that's part of geology, so that you can study in your free time. Now let us discuss about another question, question number 8. What this question says, it says, consider the following statements about Atmanirbhar Clean Plant Program. What? Atmanirbhar Clean Plant Program. So this is an initiative of the, let's say, like Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. This statement is right. It aims to boost the production of disease-free quality planting material for horticultural crops in India. This statement is also right. Horticultural crops are those crops that are used for multiple purposes. They are used for, let's say, aesthetic purposes. They are used for, let's say, like, for food purposes as well, right? So this is the thing. But this particular crop does not promote the use of genetically modified crops. The name of the program itself talks about Atmanirbhar Clean Plant Program. So here they do not introduce or they do not promote usage of genetically modified, let's say, plants, etc. Genetically modified crops are not promoted. So correct answer is option B. All right, option B is the right answer for this question. So with this, let us quickly move to the next question. This was the news article that came in Press Information Bureau, PIB. So here they have given details about Atmanirbhar, let's say, like, Clean Plants Program. Now we have another question, question number 9. This question says, consider the following statements about exercise Agni Warrior 2024. We discussed in the beginning about it. This is a bilateral exercise between India and Singapore. The 13th edition of this exercise was recently conducted in Maharashtra. So that's why this program was asked. This topic is from defense, okay, defense. So UPSC generally sometimes asks 1 or 2 questions from this area in the prelims exam. So such programs are very less in number. So whenever it is coming in news, you should read about it. This was a joint military exercise between India and Singapore. This statement is right. It commenced in Devlali in Maharashtra. Both these statements are right. Correct answer is option C. Okay, option C is the right answer. So with this, let us quickly move to the next question. So this is a kind of image, and again this is from Press Information Bureau. Now we came to the last question for the day, the 10th question. All right. So it says, Aritapatti tungsten mines seen in the news recently are located in which of the following states? It is located in Tamil Nadu. Basically, earlier the central government of India has authorized a private agency, a private company to do mining, okay, tungsten mining in this particular region. So this Aritapatti is the name of a location, right? Tungsten is the name of a mineral, okay. So the central government of India had allowed a private company to do mining of tungsten in this particular region. But the state government of Tamil Nadu has, let's say the chief minister of Tamil Nadu, they have written a letter to the Prime Minister of India asking the Prime Minister of India or requesting the Prime Minister of India to stop, let's say to prohibit that company from, let's say, doing any further mining because it is affecting the let's say ecological heritage of that particular region, okay. So that region is very much ecologically sensitive, comes in ecologically sensitive zone, and here lot of, let's say, like, you know, architectural things are also present. So to protect the archaeological and ecological things, this state government of Tamil Nadu has written to the Prime Minister. That's why this topic is in news, okay. So this is the place. Aritapatti tungsten mining, Tamil Nadu CM Stalin urges Prime Minister Modi to cancel mining rights awarded to a private firm. Okay, so this is the location. You see, like, this location is so much, I mean, like, you know, so much close to the nature, and if mining is done, so it is going to affect the natural things in that region. That's the thing. So very soon we are starting the essay year-long program. All those students who are aspiring to appear in 2025 or 2026, they can join this program to get understanding how to write an essay, and also your understanding related to essay writing will be enhanced by Ansari sir. Lot of tests are also included over here, so you can join that program. All right. So that's all from my side for the day. Thank you so much everyone for attending this session. I hope you have a good day ahead. Thank you.